Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of episode 3 of season 4 of Sailor Moon. Protect Mom's Dream! Double Moon's new attack, and press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. I think they're talking about Neo Queen Serenity in the mom aspect of this, is my assumption? I think it's kind of early for them to go into Chibiusa's dream, since that's going to be the one that's going to matter. I might be guessing Usagi's mom, but it's not like she matters. Who's that? I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember what Usagi's family looks like. The kid seems adorable. I hope that, if nothing else, it lives up to that. I don't know, one of my biggest pet peeves of this entire show is just how little Luna's had to do, especially after the first season. I don't even think she had enough to do in the first season. Like, I think she should be much more like the Master Splinter type, like, have some more to say. At least, like, when she was talking with Artemis on the monitor in season 1, there was some intrigue going on. None of that. So maybe her being a mom, at least it'll be something, right? Like, was that Michiru? No, it was darker blue hair. Yeah, it wasn't Michiru. No. Not getting me excited over nothing. This feels like the parody of what the actual show would be like. Like, you can imagine this, right? Where they do the scene where the character imagines the overly, cinematic, fairy tale story. And then they cut to what's really going on, right? This feels like the parody. Like, it's just so nothing. Okay. My God! Her family does still exist! Parents! Are they here? Oh. Ah! No, you couldn't answer them, could you? She lives! She lives! Do you have any idea how much danger your daughter has been in over these last few seasons? Where have you been? Did she even show up in any of season 2 or 3? I don't think so. Let alone her dad. Usagi really is acting more like her season 1 self. Between, like, the phone calls in the last episode. And your relationship is more regressed to season 2. Did the writers think season 3 sucked? Season 3 ruled, writers. I really hope you come to realize this. I wouldn't even much mind this, but it feels like a bit of a regression in character. Like, she hasn't had much development, but certainly her relationship with Chibiusa has improved. She's like, oh wait, I live here. Not by much, but it's mostly been like a playful ribbing thing. Right? She's like 6. They can? I could not care less, Usagi, that your mom has been absent from this show so much that I assumed she died. And I'm pretty sure your dad still is dead. And your brother was probably one of the villains in disguise or something. Like, I'm not convinced you have a family. Let alone all of your teammates. They bring up Ami's parents from time to time, but I don't think that we've ever seen them. And we know the mom is like a doctor, right? I don't think she's got a gentle heart at all, guys. I think she's a child abandoner person. This is I love that they have no real way to find who they're looking for. They're just trying everybody pretty much. In order of like aging. I'm still annoyed that they completely glossed over the mind control thing to get them to accept that she was just a cousin. Because you know that why that is, right? Huh? Well, there might be a bit of a problem with that. I'm questioning whether or not Chibiusa remembers she's from the future right now, but putting aside that, it's getting progressively more sad that you're not aware of this fact. You've just got bigger problems in your life, honestly. Like, too big of problems for me to take you having drama with your mom seriously. Like, you can only watch your friends die, like, once before for me to for me to still be like, oh, you can just have regular teenage problems. My husband is probably not dead. What? 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 Oh. Could the bad guys of this season be more cripplingly lame? I. Wow. 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 1043. Wow. Blavatsky. 1043 and 3, 2, 1, go. Wait. This guy's so pathetic that I'm wrapping back around to kind of liking him. Like, I get that this is all an evil plan, but what? 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 Was all that just to get rid of the kid? What? He like put a Saul Goodman level of energy into that lie. Okay, in your line of work, you need to clarify that you don't mean a monster. Because that's what I would be thinking if I was Usagi, though it would be correct. You don't know that yet. Another man? There is a current man? Just assume your father's disappeared into the void. Got kidnapped by Rob. Freddy's coming for you. Okay, so we're just picking and choosing when the transformation gets done. Is this her first? No, she's transformed once, I think. I need. We're white outlined baddies! Unrelated to Sailor Moon and Chibi Moon! This is. That was remarkably cheap how they did that. Like, they should have been more dramatically in shadow before they were focused on. Go Congo. Sweet. Everybody's got a better design than the lieutenants. And this one's not even that good. Wait, you guys were gonna get hit by that? Was it like out of politeness? Is she gonna have to get back in the cannon? Wait, that's overkill. That's overkill. Just take her cannon away. She'll be helpless. Why? She actually got somebody. Has this upgraded at all since last time? Not really. Shut up! Secret identity, girl! The good thing he's ignoring you. Shut up! Like, we got it! We know she's your mom! I think they're only saying it for the benefit of the audience, but like, even the smallest children have got it! Yeah, the enemies continually seem to be escalating in power for no discernible reason. She's amazing. I really want someone to just take the cannon away from her and try to be like, I don't really have an attack without that. Can I please have it back? She says, stop dodging! I would kind of like to see Usagi get to do a new game plus where she goes back to season 1 with all her current powers. Just so she can steamroll most of the enemies. That's new, right? Alright. I like this one quite a bit. Solid transform. Is she doing like the cat face? No, I think it's just the resolution. Oh, God, this is lame. I mean, yeah, it worked the first time. Okay. Everything else in this episode leaves a lot to be desired, but the Cannonball Girl is amazing. I love her. Stop dodging! I don't want her move to be what takes out the Cannonball Lady. I want it to be just she's fired herself too many times. No! No! I like her too much. Don't be gone. I really hope that doesn't mean she's dead. It's a little aggravating that the level of power Sailor Moon regularly has you can just shrug off. Because it's implied that it's a pretty big deal. And it's like, it's one thing if you come bring in some bad guys who work out clever ways to work around that, or maybe they've got one or two baddies who can take it. But for it to be like, yeah, your big attack that defeated, like, the main boss before. Here's how little Usagi's mom matters. She's already gone! Oh, thank God she's back. I thought she couldn't even make it to the end of the episode. Sure. Where? Your dad works like 6 shifts or something, I don't know. Okay, other than Cannonball Lady, this episode was kind of bad. Cannonball Lady was great. Cannonball Lady was amazing, in fact. I am maybe I'm just too much of a guy, though I'd like to think that's not the issue here. But I am so thoroughly uninterested in the Pegasus and that whole dynamic going on with Chibiusa right now. And I feel like they've really regressed the characterization of the relationship with Usagi. Because they were genuinely sweet together in season 2. Like, sometimes they were at each other a little bit, but it was more like Usagi and Rei has become, where it was less childish and more just a relationship. And not that kind, thank God. Different kind of anime. This episode bad. Yeah. Next time.